is up, guys? Poledoo here. Welcome back to some more Fire Emblem Echoes. Today is going to be the second part of our little mini-series of the Alm and Celica Amiibo dungeons in an LP-style format, with that little bit of blind factor. Last time, we did the Celica Amiibo, so of course today, we got ourselves the Alm Amiibo. So let's get it open. Alright, so the Alm Amiibo is on the NFC reader. We can write, which I am curious about. We didn't try this. This Amiibo contains no data for Fire Emblem Shadows of Valentia. Create data? Sure. We did not try this with the Celica Amiibo. I am curious now. Write Alm stats to the Amiibo? Sure. So, please hold the Amiibo still. Data successfully written. So I'm guessing what this does is it creates an illusory Alm with the stats currently on there to call in during battle. Maybe we'll try it when we're in here. So I'm throwing this here in post because I forgot to actually do it inside the dungeon, but my suspicions were correct with whenever you write down the Amiibo there, you can then go into a map, you can summon your Amiibo. Costs 10 HP to summon an Amiibo, and it lasts for 1 turn, and it is an exact copy of what you have written to the Amiibo. So as you can see, the Alms are exactly the same. The only exception is that they do not have all the extra skills. It's just the skill that the current weapon it's wielding has. So the falchion, and then has everything that the falchion has instead of anything else that your Alm has learned along the way. So you could use this as a cheesy way to take care of something early game if you want. You could have a crazy, maxed out, overpowered Alm take care of different things in Act 1 for you, like cheesily taking out Disay, for example. But that is the right functionality of the Alm Amiibo, just to create a copy of your Alm to summon in whenever you want. But, of course, we got the Duma's Ordeals dungeon. Face powerful foes in Duma's dungeon. Okay. I look forward to see what this looks like. By the picture in here, it looks pretty cool. But again, this is being done in in Act 6, after the post-game dungeon, so there's a pretty good chance that we completely trounce everything in here, similar to the Milla's Ordeals dungeon with Celica Amiibo. But this is doable. It starts easy and gets gradually harder. So if this is anything like the Milla Amiibo, you can start it anywhere as early as Act 1. But to finish it, you probably want to be in Act 3, maybe 4, if you haven't done much grinding. But let's just get to exploring. I'm really excited to see how this pans out and what kind of items. Duma's Ordeals, surrounded in lava, and there is, if you want to leave, there's a warp point here. But let's see what we got. Duma clashed violently with the ruler of the divine dragons. We got a little bit of a story, some lore going on here. In our first battle, the door behind it, so it looks like you can only have one fight at a time. Whereas the Celica Amiibo gave you more free roam. But similar to the Celica Amiibo, there was like an acoustic type version of her Act 1 battle theme. And we have one here for Alm. That's really cool. I really, really like that.
Age before beauty.
Okay, well, the boss here, as you can see, has 17 attack. Nothing here really hits very hard, which is why I mentioned you can start it as early as like Act 1. But the bosses all have a one-time only drop, so you can get all these items on your first time through. So this free iron shield, I probably don't really want. I'm just gonna discard it.
Emma's on the move.
and then clear out the rest of the things here. Oh, can't actually reach. This is very quiet, a very calming sounding theme, which is strange compared to how the Celica version of the acoustic was, or just in general, how the original orchestration that you hear in the main game is. It's not like this peaceful. It's like harps and piano. Okay. So the door opens to the next area. Okay. So it looks like this one's going to be a linear, straight-on path. The ruler of the divine dragons was merciful, so before Duma departed, she gave him one of her own fangs, the King's Fang. Alright, and then our next challenge looks to be a Gold Knight, so that's quite the upgrade from just the normal Armor Knight. Oh no, that's not even a Gold Knight, that's just a Paladin, okay. I thought it was a Gold Knight based on some of the coloration, but no, just a normal Paladin. Okay, so not quite a massive jump, but a free javelin. Let's go ahead and take him down. I don't know that I really want it, but I'll take it. Why not?
Emma's on the move.
We'll finish things over here. Come up here. But the stats also didn't look like they increased much at all from the last fight. Again, if it's anything like the Celica Amiibo, it will probably kind of just gradually... I don't know, it seemed gradually increasing. But there was a little bit of a jump between some of them. But there wasn't a specified order in the Celica Amiibo, and maybe that's what's tripping me up there. Falchion was the name given to the blade card from the King's Fang. It was a sword of beginnings, an incarnation of the ruler herself. So, next up, okay, there's an increase. We got Dreadfighter, and it is just one Dreadfighter surrounded by magic, very weak magic, and he's a brave sword, which you can take. That is a pretty good prize. Especially if you can nab one of these early on. You just get rid of the iron sword.
Age before beauty.
Who needs an iron sword when you got that, right? Oh wait, I actually got a level. Look at that. Alright.
Can
Can I land it? Thank you.
Alright, let's go.
So just finish the job here.
Stand
Not
back.
here. And Emma, finish you. Okay. So that is
That was
the
a fine
third
victory.
of, I believe, I have the rooms here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 rooms total, similar to Celica's. So, those who carry the divine dragon's blood and bear her mark can draw out the King's Fang's true strength and manifest their royal power. And ooh, that looks like a fiend. The Terror Armor Knights. We got big old... There's only 4 things here, wow. But you can see, like, the stats definitely increased quite dramatically from the last one, with 26 attack, with a Silver Lance, which you get free. But a droppable Silver Lance, 23 attack, 12 res. And the Spectre, very lowly Spectre, and then, you know, your Biggles slash
Age before
Moguls.
beauty.
But all in all, I do want that. So let's throw away some yogurt.
Let us proceed.
Again, if you're doing this at the same point in the game as I am,
Admirably done.
Alright,
nothing here.
let's
I mean,
go.
one,
I
you're
can
not
handle
really,
this.
you really have no use for any of this anymore.
Let's
But
go.
you're also not gonna
Emma's
be
on the move.
contested,
Just leave it to me.
like whatsoever. You know, so unoptimally moved my units around. Gotta use rescue or warp strats to finish it off in the same turn.
Why can't they all be like this?
So that was the normal 4. So it was Iron Shield, Javelin, Brave Sword, Silver Lance. So is there a bigger door behind this? No, it just looks like a normal door. But beyond that is something more ominous looking. Duma and Milla bequeathed their divine blood to 2 champions and brought prosperity to the respective nations. So we got the end of the dungeon here. A dragon, okay, similar to Celica's, which was also a dragon. I can't tell if this is a white dragon or not. It is. It is very much a white dragon, but you can see, to beat this, you get Duma's shield, which sounds pretty cool. Which is a one-time only drop, and for completing it, you get 2 extra things that you will get every single time. But yeah, these stats to take care of, like, end of Act 3, maybe? If not, Act 4 at some point should assuredly net you the win. Look at that, not actually able to kill without using a weapon art. Look at this man. Okay, Emma, you didn't need to show off.
Yeah, I did it!
Okay, come up here. We do have Falchion equipped. Doesn't actually kill the Send scale. Wow, this thing is bulky. Let's Duma's shield. 2 defense only. Something named Duma's shield. Must have some kind of weapon art. 5 weight though for 2 defense. Weapon art better be real good for a -5 speed.
Take this.
I mean, it's not as,
This
you
is my
know,
strength.
drastic weight as the Dragon Shield, but the Dragon Shield also has 13 in defense and resistance.
I can handle this.
Okay,
Let us proceed.
Stand
come
back.
up here,
I'm
take
proud
that
to know
dragon down.
Watch me go. Just leave
Okay,
it to me.
let's rescue Delthea so she can reach this guy. Barons,
How about
not
that?
trying to hit that thing physically.
I'll do my best.
And we can actually warp Celica up here to probably Seraphim down. I mean, he's not a terror. So would Seraphim actually... I don't think Seraphim actually counts as a super effective move. Ragnarok does it, though.
I'm not about to
And
stop
a
here.
crit Ragnarok very much does it. Okay. So he drops the Duma shield, which I will definitely be keeping. Throw away that yogurt. Okay.
Woo, that was amazing.
So for completing the dungeon, we get 2 prizes. Well done. I recognize the power you have shown in overcoming these trials. A silver purse plus, which I don't actually know how much silver that is, but it seemed to be like 100, 150 or so, which is nice. And Duma's helm, which I'm guessing is just a cosmetic item, similar to the prize you get for Celica. I'm actually not able to look at that in here, but I'm assuming it's in this tab, right? Yeah, Duma's helm, a helm under divine providence. Well, we'll equip it on Alm, and we'll look at it in here. Oh, we can see it right here. So it has jiggle physics in the ponytail, which is cool. Is there a way we can like see Alm's face close up in this? Like, can we get a camera stuck? Oh, okay, there we go. There's a close up. Okay. So more cosmetics to wear if you so choose. Cool. Alright. Well, I definitely want to go see... We can't forge shields. So I guess there's no, like, checking what forging does. I do want to equip a Duma shield to see if it has any just immediate effects. Looks similar to the Royal Shield. Looks better just at a glance, but let's see. Doesn't have any passives. It does have, well, not right off the bat. It does give stats, so +2 to defense, of course, but it also gives +4 to attack, which is, you know, that could be nice. Of course, it's showing the 5 weight and the 2 defenses you get otherwise, but +4 to attack. And then it has 1 single weapon art, which I will look up to see what it does. Okay, so the Duma shield weapon art is simply Pavis, which halves physical damage, and it costs 3 HP to use. Which, I mean, all in all, it's not terrible. At the point of the game that you get it, like, to fight that last bit, I don't know that you would really value the Duma shield in Part 4 all too much. But it's fairly cool. It could definitely help. Especially with that +4 attack in addition to that. Not terrible. Not the greatest shield, but not terrible. But that is going to do it for this video, as well as the little 2-part mini-series of the Amiibo dungeons. The playlist that contains both this one and the Celica Amiibo are going to be linked in the description down below if you didn't check out the Celica Amiibo one. Link will be there for you. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all later. Bye!